Yes, my people, you don't know, say, we're going to record the stepping razor. You see me? Do the right thing. Yes, my people, as me I tell you now, wake up. Look what's going on in the world. Black people is underneath attack. All right? Wake up. I hope when I wake up and all the Jamaicans that contributed to this madness that is affecting the world on a vile. I hope when I learn from this.
One Uptown TV. Yo, enough there, me I represent. Da, 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 da. Bang.
They will. Remember, and it's a talk about school and go back to school. And you know, some people not really reach back at school yet, you know. September start long time. So we are use it to really encourage and inspire one about the school thing. Because I don't see no other tune where could I really put this up. So yeah, that tune there. Reminder. Big reminder. Yes. Yesterday, why you lot of people that moved here with you last night, you know. Yeah, because you know, say, if you don't sit down there and listen to me, I useless, I really got to do the program. So even though I don't know if anybody will listen to me still, you know, say, well, somebody will listen to me, my brethren there, my friend there out there. Before we start out the program though, we want to remind the people that this evening at 6 o'clock is Alan Cole night. It's a Jamaican tradition. I don't know where it comes from. Somebody can tell me why is it that 9 is so important after the death of a one. I don't know if it's that time him spirit can go rest easy. Or what spirit rise up back and gone in somebody else. I don't know. But somebody can call me and tell me what is the tradition that lead to 9 night. Yes, I seriously want to know. I love know these things, you know. Seriously want to know. What is the tradition that lead to 9 night? I don't say I'll be attacking shade good I know. I'll be attacking shade good I know, you know. Yeah. But no, that's a serious thing. I really want to know. Before the program though, just call me and tell me what is the thing behind 9 night when somebody dead. Yes. So we are got you. This time, yeah. When I follow we are going in America, we are tell you, Charlie Kirk have the whole place upside down and I'm dead. I will put people never hear about him before now, you know. But I about outside of Jamaica, outside of America. But since him dead, the whole world dead there. And trust me, man, the right people, them Trump people, them turn up the problem worse than where it's supposed to get, you know. Yeah, man, you can't mention certain things about him name again, you know. So they might have fly the American flag half mast to show how them are grieve. And them want to do certain things right now. Is that we see people all have put up picture with him with the white Jesus and him together, you know, like him is the second coming. So them people that look some savior. Because them they put up Trump too. When Trump never did win yet, them put him up. But this little youth is like a gem in the Republican them side, man. Him is like, yeah, the second coming. I don't even know if the second coming have Trump, but the second coming have something, the way we see them are going. But we have our thing down here work out. Yeah, we have our thing down here work out. And I say the Prime Minister, him is not elect again. Him is the elected one day, the general election. I hear some people are talk about a bogus this and a bogus that. I don't know nothing about that, about bogus. And time a man lose, him to take him lose, man. You don't have no evidence to prove, say, the PNP win the election. You have evidence to show, say, the JLP win the election. So you have to just take it to it, go and move on. Yeah, we have to move on now. The thing is that the PNP have more say in a parliament now than before. Enough more saying. So them have the power now to steer certain things in a parliament. Yes, you have to steer certain things. And we see that them are remove certain people from certain position and put certain people there. Now I don't know if moving twist round and carry around the same people them make no difference. You know, see, it's the same people them, it's the same government, it's the same GLP, and we have to really see what will happen now. Yes, what will happen now. When next year we look on it and say, last year we did have an election, and we don't see nothing change, or last year we did have an election, and I tell you, I'm glad I did vote that way, you know, because I see it, you know, things are going good for me. So my things are always that you must check your situation and the community where you live in and ask yourself if things is better now. And when I say no, I don't mean like no, because I'm just going back. But a year from now, check yourself and say, am I in a better position economically, socially, and spiritually than when I went 5 years ago? That is a big question. That is a big question. Can I afford to go to the supermarket or the market and buy the necessary things that I need without having to try to figure out what I must put back?
The LHT has boosted...
And to talk about something about, because if we can have time to do it. Yes, okay. So, Flo, I don't know why people feel say me work with Flo. I'll be that true with the radio still, but Flo, we have a problem here, you know. We have a big problem here. And at least not me. Only in a big problem. Now, what if people hear this ad where Flo have? We are talking about some supermarket thing, you get a digital phone, not digital, a Flo phone, you get you pay $2,000 a month and you can get the chip in the phone and you get a voucher for go to supermarket. It's a $20,000 voucher, $30,000 voucher. Now, people have been saying that from them put the chip in them phone and get the phone. Attorney General Pan Bondi has them here say them going to get something in them phone for sure. Them say them have the voucher. Them can just go to the supermarket with them phone and scan the code thing pan the phone. And them can shop supermarket style. Well, you know, I go down a one just to figure out what go on. I go down a one floor place and everybody in the place, of course. And I never know say it's so serious until I say, you know, make I go down at this place, I go find out. And I go down a half a tree with the floor place there. And I asked the sister, and as a matter of fact, my name come up. It's the first time I see my name come up in a something. Say, me going to go get a chip in my phone, and you pay $2,000 a month, and then and you get a $30,000 voucher for go to supermarket. No, I couldn't refuse that $30,000 supermarket deal. I just put the chip in on my phone, next phone, and I wait upon this voucher for coming on my phone. Now I go down there and them say, 3 weeks it will take. Well, it wasn't 3 weeks then, at a month now. But the next person who I know personally come to me and say, from them get the chip, from them get the phone, the thing in them phone. A 2 months bill them pay up to now, and them still not get the voucher to go to the supermarket. And that is what grab a whole heap of people.
Thank you for that reporting.
That is including myself. I didn't have a phone already. Anyway, we want to find out And me ask Vivian to check it out for me. And she said, well, everybody should call and send her to the next person, and the next person, send her to the next person. I really never want to put it on the radio still, but I hope so when we put it on the radio, somebody will call me and tell me exactly why is it that people are cuss out rotted down a average, not the average tree down a, not the one down a average road, so the one where the plaza up near TB there. Why is it that so much people in their cause?
That's the one that's in the Ozempic.
Then so much people who promise voucher Rasta, and how much people they get voucher, by the way? That is really what we really want to find out. Anybody who sign up for this thing get a voucher for go to supermarket for spend, where them get $20,000, because I don't know nobody will do it and get no voucher. But somebody out there must get a voucher because them couldn't just advertise this thing so. And people now get no voucher, including myself, including some people who are close to me. We so when I will tell them how we know about some, them tell me say 2 months them pay. 2 months them pay now and them not get no voucher.
How soon can people get it?
So, would I like somebody call me from Flow because I try every best way to please the people them. That me I'll go down them myself just to please the people them. That me can come and say, me go down there in a bridge and sister, but me never get no good answer from them. Them not tell me exactly what is going on. Somebody tell me 3 weeks. And that is 3 weeks gone a month now. And still yet no voucher come up in nobody phone where me talk to. So when I forget the thing straight, I just call IRFM and tell you exactly what is happening with this flow thing we want to have advertise. And even this program at all.
Can be helpful, maybe.
Them have to just rectify it. Because people really upset. Because the amount of noise of me hear. The amount of noise of me hear that the place there. But there's a plaza there near again. The plaza there right beside Plaza 50 there. Yeah. Right between NCB and yeah. The amount of cussing when me hear a go on. The amount of cussing when me hear a go on about this voucher. You get a voucher for go get phone from Flow. You know with nothing. Eh? You know use Flow. A whole lot of people never use Flow yet, you know, until they hear about the voucher thing, you know. But you hear about it though. Yeah. A whole lot of people never use a Flow. And this voucher thing make everybody switch, you know, and go on a Flow, you know. But then we don't hear nobody else say nothing about where the voucher there for go to the supermarket. You know, say people will want to know, say, them have $20,000 for go get food at supermarket. Eh? So you I don't know. We are going to come forward, you know, say I saw time for the news and sports. So I could take a little lick in there and the space or so. I can get some space.
Throughout the day.
Well, I'll get some space, you know. All right.
When the Queen appeared to instruct her to step aside.
East Rural Juliet Holness is again the Speaker of the House of Representatives. Mrs. Holness was sworn in at Gordon House today. Her appointment follows a statement from the opposition yesterday that Mrs. Holness or Marissa Dalrymple Philibert should not be appointed Speaker of the House. According to the opposition, the women's handling of certain issues, such as the reports to Parliament from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission, has eroded trust and confidence. However, the Holness administration rejected the opposition's comments, stating that it would not be bullied.
That more workers
The St. Elizabeth Disaster Preparedness Hazard Mitigation and Safety Committee will be convened soon to review and refine the draft outline of the Parish Disaster Risk Management Plan. The document aims to strengthen the parish's capacity to respond to emergencies and disasters. It was developed by the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management with support from the Inter-American Development Bank. Acting Parish Disaster Coordinator at the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation, Rasha Lloyd, told Tuesday's committee meeting that the review will focus on tailoring the plan to address the specific risks and vulnerabilities faced by the breadbasket parish. With the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season now at its peak, Ms. Lloyd emphasized that the parish remains prepared for any potential threats. The National Caucus of Councillors of the People's National Party has described Patrick Forrester as a dedicated public servant who represented with passion and commitment. The councillor, who served the Petersfield Division in Westmoreland, was killed in a motor vehicle crash in Withorn in the parish yesterday. The caucus noted that since his election on February 26 last year, Councillor Forrester made a significant impact. It lauded the late councillor's tireless efforts to uplift and empower the constituents of his division. In news overseas, former United States President Barack Obama has warned of a political crisis never seen before following the killing of Charlie Kirk. 31-year-old Kirk died of a single gunshot wound while speaking at Utah Valley University on September 10. On Tuesday, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson was formally charged with Kirk's murder, and prosecutors said they would seek the death penalty. At an event in Pennsylvania on Tuesday, Obama said he did not know Kirk and disagreed with many of his views, but called the killing horrific and a tragedy. Finally, at least 11 of 14 immigrants deported by the United States to Ghana remain in custody in the West African nation. This despite the nation's authorities insisting they have already been sent back to their home countries. Speaking to the Associated Press, the deportees described being held under terrible conditions at a military camp. Reports are that those still detained include nationals from Nigeria, Togo, Mali, Gambia, and Liberia. The group was first deported on September 6. At least one deportee has since returned to Gambia, and two others are believed to have been sent back to Nigeria, but most remain confined at the camp, contradicting Ghana's official line. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news is next at 5:45. From the IRFM newsroom, I'm Shanice Gibbs.
Really upset. And two people, since the news and the sports, two people called me a while ago and say, why most of them find themselves in the same position. Them go down on the floor and I try to find out something. And then I hear say, yeah, you know, it will come, don't worry, we must worry. I don't think the people them are worried, you know. I just think say, it's like them hear this thing and it gets so much advertisement and so much promotion. And them never expect say, so long after, them would have to take bus, go down at the place. And I'm a talk about me drive, go down there. Don't have for 3 years. Me drive, go down there. Just to find out what happened. And the woman say, people must worry, take 3 weeks, but people take them pay bill already. 2 bill, them pay. That means a 2-month bill that are 8 weeks. And them not still not see nothing but no voucher. So I don't know if anybody are listening. If anybody are listening, you could have called IRFM and talk to Vivian and really explain to her why is it that this thing are all up so long. Because it don't look good. It don't look good. Trust me. It don't look good. Because you know Jamaican people from them hear that you know say whether them did have a phone or not from floor. Them will get a phone. We can work. You know see it. It's not good. It don't look good at all. So yeah, we just call out to floor to say fix it. Fix it. Yes. Fix it. Don't you listen. But we will tell you what them say. Well, we can't tell you now still we can't have time for the cash part. There's somebody named Mr. Flynn from Floor. Called me just now. He said, this is Vivian. He says he's been in dialogue with you regarding the issue. He says he's investigating it. He's investigating why it taking so long for the voucher to be processed. He will call me back soon, which is Vivian him call. Him say we'll call back Vivian soon. Well, I hope it's before the program done. You know, see, because I don't want nobody come rush me. Rush me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to rush me now. No. Floor. Fix it quick. Trust me. Fix it. Yeah. Because since that time, that two people call me and I say, yes, most of them are in the same position. So I just want you to fix it. All right? Yes. So, we'll wait for the... Yeah, we're going to take some phone calls. Yeah. Music. Yeah, that's what I do today, as you can hear. So, as we say, 4 o'clock, we're going up on the subject, People's Court, and all that too, if you want to call and ask a lawyer or something, you can call and ask Davian Vassal. That is who we're going to talk to today, Davian Vassal, and the topic is the pros and cons of adding someone's name to an existing land title and the legal complexities of removing an added name. Yes, so we really want to go into that because that is something where affect a whole heap of Jamaican people if you come on to title and land. Yeah. People kill people over that. People kill people over them land title business there. You know. All the while you hear about it. So we are going to go into that. Yeah, we are going to go into that. Meanwhile, in between time, we'll do something like this. Tell you yet?
FBI Director Christopher Ray said it's more of a...
Oh, the operator, I get him. Okay, all right. So we can go and play. Okay. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Muta. How you doing?
All right, who this we talking to?
The Virgin from Flowman, Levon Flynn, the public relations manager.
Oh, I've been talking to you too.
Yeah, man, me same one.
I can solve a whole heap of problems to me too.
Yes.
All right, because if you can solve this one now, because it's not only me involved, I know it's a whole heap of people, whole heap.
Yes. All right, so as it relates to the issue with the supermarket vouchers, first of all, I just want to thank all our customers out there. Want to thank them for their patience. Thanks for sticking with Flow. And a part of how we are rewarding our customers is by providing them with the supermarket voucher. So customers like yourself who would have signed up for the yard and roll, or who would have added their mobile plan to their home service, would have qualified for a supermarket voucher anywhere between $10,000 to $30,000. Now, in previous years, when we first had this promotion, we were issuing physical gift vouchers. However, the difference is this year is that we're issuing, the voucher is in the form of a QR code. So the first thing I would ask customers to do who are having problems, so once you signed up for the service, you're not going to necessarily get a follow-up call from Flow. What you will get is an email to your inbox with the instructions. So I think that part is probably deceiving a lot of persons. So you're not going to get a phone call from a Flow customer rep. You should get an email from Flow customer service. And in the event that it would have perhaps gone to your junk folder or your spam folder, I'll tell persons what that email address is. It is no reply at mail-com.discoverflow.
Say it again there.
All right, I'm going to say it one more time. It is no-reply at mail-com.discoverflow.co. So that would have been the email that went out. That would be the first email with the instructions. So in that email, it will have another link which takes you to our website for you to complete the registration for the QR code. Once you complete that registration, you then get another mail with the actual QR code. And that QR code is what you will actually take to the supermarket to get to use as cash to purchase anything within the supermarket.
All right. So how long ago this was in line with where I go now? How long ago? Because I just hear about that. And I don't know nobody. The people who are close, I never hear about that. So I don't know.
Man, so,
how long ago you put this in
place?
place?
From we launched the campaign earlier in the year, that this would have been discussed at the point of signing up for the service. So if it is that, for whatever reason, this wasn't communicated to our customers, we deeply apologize for it. But that's the process we have in place. Once you're adding a mobile plan to your home service, or once you're brand new customer signing up for Yard and Road, and you qualify for the supermarket voucher, that should have been explained to our customers. So again, if that wasn't done, we deeply apologize for that oversight.
You know, my daughter, who the pandemic thing, the regular, she says 2 months ago she signed up for it. And I know that never said to her. So go up and no dash reply at mail. What is it? No dash reply at mail. .com.
Yes. So you should have received that message, that email rather, coming from Flow.
In your mail that you give them. In the mail that you give them.
Yes, that mail. So that's the mail it would have come from. Or even just in your inbox, if you put in just search inbox, search Discover Flow, or search Flow in your inbox. Or if you don't see it there, again, depending on the settings on your email, it probably went to your junk or your spam folder. So that's a good place to check as well.
And then when you find it, you say them do what?
Yeah, so once you find that mail, the instructions is in that original mail. Yes, of how to retrieve your supermarket voucher.
All right. For those of you who are call me, you're the man say. I thank you for reply so fast still, you know. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, no problem. Once it was brought to our attention, I went and sought the information. And again, we want to apologize for the customers who have been having any troubles, any delays. But again, just check your email and the information should be there.
Yeah, the people them know. Ram for cost bad in our office them know. The people them ram for cost bad in the office them. Trust me. All right, sir. So
we are very passionate customers, man. But we love them.
All right, sir. Give thanks, yeah?
All right, thanks. All the best.
All right, yes. We're there with you.
I will say that.
So, election done.
Well, not in my
Well, the next 5 years, think about where you think about. I don't want to sound like a broke record, you know, but I don't want to sound like a broke record, but you know. The rain start come heavy, you know. For about a week now, I see the rain fall heavy. And guess what? The road them start mash up again. Yes, me can tell you about 4 different spots coming up Long Lane there to reach a Stone Hill. Where the road them start. People have to go up on the other side of the road. It's a terrible thing. Terrible. Okay, we'll take a break and come forward. Break time. So you say, as we have said, the government, same people them. You know, I mean, I don't know what can be done when you have the same people them, all the people them must saying not doing what them supposed to do. If you put them, and we are talking about the two people them, the two party them, we put them back to do the same thing, the same way. You will get the same result. It's simple. But everybody is open. And that is the name of the game now. You're open that they're going to do something different. You know, we hear the Prime Minister talk about continue to do what they was doing. You know, to build this, to that, this, that. But I don't know how. I don't know if him see it. I don't know if him knows where we are see on the road is not, maybe it's not what him a say. You know, I don't know if in feels that we are exaggerate where we are say. And him know say where him a say is totally different from where we are say. Or maybe where we are say is totally different from where him a say, which is the same thing. Now, there's too much importation going on in Jamaica. And we are talking about food importation now. Food. Simple thing like onion. Simple thing like onion and Irish potato and them something there. Flood. And then you have some place where you go, you see some fruits. I guess these fruits is for the upper class people them, because them use a certain fruit from America. We use some mango, and we use some breadfruit and Jew plum. You know, we not kind of use some blackberry and, you know, certain liquor. Yes, we would have want to call exotic fruit, but it's not exotic certain way. But guess what? I can't we are going in America now. The fruit them, I don't know if the fruit them is fit for consumption. Yeah, I don't know. Because them a package and I move from America come along and so in some little plastic package. What is it that is on those fruits that make it stay so long? Yeah, it don't have no mildew on it. It just look like when you pick it off of the tree. Them strawberry and raspberry and the little berry them. Where we see full up certain shelf in the supermarket. We know say them no plant in Jamaica. And we know say a foreign them a come from. Now we know say if I want can afford to buy certain things, him buy it. You can't go say boy right now, true you can't afford it. Him not for buy it, you know. But is it necessary? Especially that time when people are talking about, you know, we want to move the economy on a certain level and we want to sell some of our vegetables and crops them up foreign and all them something there. Is it a good thing to be importing so much food from America?
And that love sometimes requires us to
tell me.
It sometimes requires us
the things them where we should import
even at great cost.
It's things where it's necessary, where every Jamaican can use, and not just a few Jamaican. Because when them import that, it go in the pocket of certain people who have certain interests.
You're going to be in a Democratic primary again.
And if you say, well, you satisfy a certain need and a certain market, is it okay with that? But then you can't turn on a ball out and say, why the importation bill high as compared to other little island. Look at another thing like water. You go to a certain supermarket, you see Fiji water. What the hell Fiji water to clear Jamaica? We really need Fiji water, Rasta. We really need the water there. I mean, I say that the water where people who travel and think know about these waters, you know. Yeah, you say, yeah, get some Fiji water from when you're coming back from the supermarket or there. But we have water in Jamaica. We have clean water, spring water, osmosis water, all sorts of water in Jamaica. Why we have to have companies where meanwhile them are import other things, them put, say, them want 1,000 create a Fiji water or whatsoever water that is coming from foreign. When you look on the aisle shelf, most of the aisle them are come from Trinidad. Now, I mean, so we don't support Trinidad export or importing, you know. But the amount of things where we take from them country there,
Really appreciate it.
I'm going to talk about Trinidad. The amount of things where we
Celebrate the future of
bring
vaccine access in
to
America.
Jamaica from Trinidad,
Issuing
it never reach
CDC is meeting
1/3 of where we send go get Trinidad.
fired and replaced everyone on the committee.
Why I forgot away there? Even Steven. Why can't go even Steven? You mean so we don't have nothing to sell these people where we chomp up our export market, but we have to have so much things from them where we are ball and I say, why the importation bill too high, you know. I have to cut it down. The taste. We start have some American taste too. Yes, I tell you. We have some American taste going on, you know. Yeah, we have some American taste. And when I say, if you can't afford it, you can't go get it, you know. But at what cost? At what cost? Because when you're going to the market now, it's when people see them things up on the shelf. When them going to the market, the Jamaican market, like Coronation market, you know, and them see, oh, well, not when them going to Coronation market, when the seller them going to the supermarket and see how much them certain things that sell for, and them have it on them long a market that sell like nothing. Them just jack up the price. Lord God, me never know say so much for them thing. I mean, down the town I sell it for this. Them just jack up the price and I realize say, I will for the people them who go to Coronation market are people who don't live certain place.
Call 800-956.
And then when the uptown people them start realize say, them can't get the thing cheaper down at Coronation market. Them go down there. And then the people them now start jack up the price to the poor people them who used to come buy from them. Like a supermarket. Coronation market is a supermarket. Well, it's a supermarket because it's the big super, one of the biggest market in the Caribbean. But the Coronation market used to satisfy a certain set of people. My mother used to write down lists. I'm going to a Coronation market, get to a shop on the paper. I'm going to the supermarket that I have high, low, and all them places there. Then have supermarket, and she write on the list and give me that I egg all. Tell you how much egg is 30 cents a dozen. No, not 30 cents, $3. 3 cents. I say 3 shillings a dozen. Yeah, Aki. Trust me, man, you could have buy a whole tree of Aki first time.
The National Land Agency helps landowners register
the supermarket, price them, as opposed to Coronation price them. It make the people them know Coronation price market and jack up them price to coincide with the price of them seeing at the supermarket and feature them and sell it cheaper or too cheap. When Coronation market, as we say, was for it's a people market. People don't have a certain money to spend on food every week. And now you have to spend it because when you go and you see the people, they are selling things them on the road. And you ask someone, how much I done for you? I want to say $500. I say, right, $500 for a dozen of cake. How that possible? And most of them, I say, like for the road, you know, them no buy it, you know. That time them go down the market, go buy the ackee. You have some people who do that still. Them go down the market, go buy the ackee and come uptown and sell it dearer. Because you have uptown people who them now go downtown, go buy ackee. Understand? I was like, you know, go downtown just to go buy ackee still. But you have some youth where walk around a certain tree and pick ackee all up at university there. Sorry for most part of it, you know. By the up at university, ackee. That was the ackee walk one time, you know. Yeah, man, up at the university there, man. It was the ackee walk one time. And man still know when the ackee are beer and season up, like I'll know. And them go, they go pick ackee and come on the road, come sell ackee. Now, I can sell for all $200 a dozen, you know. And when you go to a certain place, $500 a dozen. I see a man that sell breadfruit $1,000 and roast it and sell it for $1,000. A breadfruit, you know. Every Sunday, and I tell you where I'm there, you know. And I tell you where I'm there, but people who drive past him know. $1,000 for a roast breadfruit. I say, wait, how did it so? And I bet you say the breadfruit tree when pick it off, I don't implant it. I don't implant the breadfruit tree. Anyway, why me I say all of these things is that the government, because the government are complaining like the people them too, you know. Too much importation, we need to cut down on this, we need to do that and them thing there, and them way there. And them now check say, sometimes of them cause the whole problem to exist and stay the same way.
Changed like a lot.
Why is it that we don't have no rice in Jamaica? Which may have said that for much years now.
Changed a lot.
So we used to plant rice in Jamaica, Westmoreland rice, red rice. Anybody ever say rice or red yet? Yeah. Indian used to plant enough rice. I don't know which part of the Indian them they know. But we used to go to Westmoreland and go get bag of rice. I put it in the dan and come back, come peach it out and get the rice out of the dan. Which when last you see Jamaican rice, nobody now plant rice again. One minister they tell me say it is on the way process, just like when I talk about the police car them. See a man talk about the police car them. Say them and them way and them dead and this and that. And the same man come on the radio and they tell me about them in the process of dealing the rice thing. All them cane farm if you lick down you know. Yeah man, them cane farm if you don't know with you know and go inside rice farming. Yeah, rice farming. Every Jamaican and yam rice. Some people yam rice every day. Rice and bully beef, rice and chicken, rice and peas and whatsoever them I eat it with it. And we don't plant rice. Why Jamaica don't plant rice? They have to go to Guyana, they have to import it from Guyana, they have to import it from this. And when you're going to the supermarket, there's this big Ben guy, I'm supposed to tell you now, but it's like the little girl on the Betty milk, condemned milk. We need to take a stock. Because the people them can't build them belly no more, even though them feel like say that not happen again. Because that me hear them and say things get so good now that certain things we used to do, you don't have to do that again. But people still have to abandon them belly. Yeah, them still have to abandon them belly because the food in Jamaica too expensive. For a Caribbean island, we're supposed to plant food. And then put so much chemical on the food, them to get it quick to go to market with. That it come like the same farmer, them are poison the people, them slowly, and you don't even know so you get poison. Because the chemical them will come from America and all these places. It's slow poisoning the people, them. The doctor them don't know how to cure them. The doctor them don't have a clue. When people go to the doctor and say, boy, this and that happen. Them just give you something and say, go and go drink it. Take it 3 times a day and watch it. If not, now come back to me. They come back to me and say, if I get that medicine, sometimes more expensive than the first one.
Thank you so much.
It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. So when we have slip on the road and say, people for plant them food, you know. Backyard farming, rubber tire farming, cut the big 5 gallon back of them and put dirt in them, bust up the hole of the back of them and plant in them. All them jump on them and say, people have to cut them in tree. Cut them in tree. And start planting some things if you don't have no yard. If you live in the garrison, them and them thing there, you just use jump on, use rubber tire and plant vegetable in a rubber tire them 5 gallon buckle where all about the place now. Even the little 2 liter buckle them, let me say. Them thing they can plant enough to all tomato. them back water back there, you plant them a tomato, hang them up on your wall, nail and hang them up. And you saw the tomato them start to hang down like Christmas tree. So innovation we are dealing with. Planting the food is the best thing, man. And a psychological thing, you know. When you plant your own food and you eat it, you know, it come like it tastes nicer than the one you go buy. And you know, say it tastes so different. It's a psychological thing and it tastes so different. It's just that you feel good for doing say. You go at the back of your yard and you pick the ackee and you pick the breadfruit and you chop down some banana and all them something like planting. Man, I said I'll plant for $300 for one finger. Where them things they come from? $300 for one finger banana, you know. Not banana, yam. That, when I say yam, planting. $300 for one finger of planting. Oh gosh, man. And when you carry them by your yard nowadays, you know, the place so hot, you know, that it just get black instantly ripe up. Yes. People used to make, you know, say you can't make dumpling with green banana, green yam. Green, when I tell you the same thing, green planting. Yeah, man. You can't make dumpling with green planting. Greater the green planting. You have to put nothing in it. But make sure you put it in the pot when the pot are boil. You know, so ripe plant when it get black. You can take it, peel it and put it in your freezer and freeze it and then make shake with it, put it in your blender. The plant there. You don't have to put no sugar in it. Nutmeg and thing, little vanilla or whatsoever. And if you have little peanut or whatsoever, you don't have to cook nothing. Peanut, throw in it or cashew or whatsoever you have there. You know, throw that in that. And if you have 2 mango, you put it in it too. We don't have to buy them whole heap of things from foreign and then jack up the whole price of things. Make who can afford it, go buy it. And don't stretch your hand where you can't reach it. That may I tell you now. Don't try it stretch where you can't reach. There are some people can go in a supermarket and take up what they want and put it in the trolley and just go through and not feel no way. There are some people, every time they take up something, they have to look on the price. Every time they take up some tomato, they have to look on the price. They take up this, they have to look on the price. There are some people going there, take up tomato, they don't show that, you know, that one tomato, one scallion, one that. They don't show it and it's trolley and it's gone. Most Jamaican people have to look on price. Why them I look on the price? Because them I look if them can afford it. And when you look on where them are sell in the supermarket, I don't know how people can afford these things. It's a terrible, terrible thing. This is a stepping razor. Who says he was 2 degrees with honors in political science and law from the University of the West Indies. He believes in service to others and giving back. He has served as president of the Law Society, at least faculty of law, UWI Law Rep, and the Guild of Students, and was president of the Norman Manley Law School Students Association. We want to talk about the pros and cons of adding someone's name to an existing land title and the legal complexities of removing an added name. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Stepping Razor.
Why you talk to me like you know me, man?
We have met before, man. We have met before. You have come to a few guest lectures while I was doing the political science degree at UA.
Okay, of a social science department.
Social sciences, yeah.
Yeah. All right, sir. Give thanks. So you passed it, this and that, and you're well established already.
Yeah, well, you don't know where to do the right thing, you know, service of the people.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, you know the topic, the pros and cons of adding someone's name to an existing and title and the legal complexities of removing and adding name. So, I'm going to talk about the pros of adding someone's name to an existing land titles. A name will never did it, but you want to put a name on it. What you have to do if you do that?
All right, so usually all we do is we do an instrumental transfer. And this instrumental transfer has to be signed by the persons whose name appear on the title. Now, when I say persons, person or persons. For example, if your mother has a title and your name is on it, her name is on it, sorry, and she wants to add your name to it, she has to do the instrument of transfer. Because what she'll be doing, is to transfer 50% to herself and 50% to you, because she would be owning 100% of the property. So she will have to sign as a transferor and as a transferee, because what she'll be doing, as I said, in essence, in law, she owns 100% and she's transferring 50 to herself and 50 to you. So that's how she adds you to the title. Okay. You understand? So,
all right. So,
but, go ahead.
Yeah. So the cons of that now is what?
Well, the pros is that if your mother should die, you wouldn't have to go through the process of trying to get a will probated if she left a will, or going through the administration process through the court. This arduous situation where if your name is on the title already, then all that will happen is that you note the death of your parent on your title and you're good. So in other words, you save a lot of money by adding your child to your title or your spouse to your title before you die. So that's a serious proof.
Okay. Some people don't want to do that.
Some people
so
don't
want to the time when you have
because of the con, stepping razor. Because of the con, the serious con is that I've seen parents come to my office and cry tears of sorrow and despair because they have added a child to their title and the child is giving them hell. Someone move out them parents out of them house in the Muta and put them in a retirement.
Because them named upon the title.
What you mean, man?
You're serious?
Some
wait, hold on. This is after the parents put them name upon the title.
After the parents put them name upon the title, them force them.
They move out the parents out of the house.
Out of the house and put them in a retirement home and sell all the property. That's some
serious.
Wicked picking them, some of them.
I'm going to have to burn down the house there.
I'm telling you,
that's a big problem.
Also, some of them, so in law we have a thing called the presumption of advancement. And it's just a pretty term to say, if you are a father and you add your son to the title, what you're doing is giving him an advancement, giving him a start in life. You understand?
Yeah.
So, sometimes it's very difficult to remove him from the title after that. Because, for example, you had him when he was a child and grew up now, and he don't want to come out of the title. He might say, boy, I might start my life this year, give me. I know you want to take it back. But perhaps he's just not deserving anymore to remain on the title. You have to take him to court in a Muta.
So, you get him off of the title?
You have to
we have to show the court.
You have to show the court, one, that he didn't contribute to the purchase of the property, and that what you are doing is just to add him to the title as security. You understand? Sometimes the court may even rule in favor of the child to say the child deserves a percentage of the property, not a 50% stake, but for example, if the child is at the property and has spent money developing the property as a result of the parent telling the child, hey, this is my property, it would be unfair under those circumstances if I added my son to my title and then we have a disagreement. But before the disagreement, he was spending his money in modifying the property, you understand, maintaining the property. If the reason why he'll be doing that, because nobody wants to spend money on something that's not theirs. You agree, Muta?
Yeah, all right. So can he move you from after the title by law?
No, he can't. He can't, because you are the foundation. It is you that transferred to him, and can't get you off.
So can you move him off of the true law, move him off of it?
You can, but I'm saying you have to. If she doesn't want to come off the title, and I say come off the title, they'll have to sign the transfer, removing themselves from the title. If the person fails to do that, then you have to take them to court and get a declaration from the court that this person is not entitled to be on the title. And that is litigation. Litigation costs money.
So the law now will look and say, but him dep on the title, or you mean him not deserve to dep on the title and dep on it?
Yeah, because, all right, for example, a man may meet a young lady, and she rub on him head 2 times and tell him that she love him, and him love her, so besides him, and put her name on the title. And then turns out she start to clean him out and realize that she just want to take away his property. If he takes her to the court, and the court can show the court that this property, I own this property long before I met her, and that the reason, and this is a marriage of a recent marriage, right? A marriage of recent time. It means that she would have no equity in the property because she wasn't around when it was being built, nor she contributed anything because of the recency of the marriage. He can get the court, depending, which judge you woke up on. Most judges will agree that she's not entitled to any stake in the property.
But could go back to the parents thing with the son.
Yes.
If the father want to remove the son from half of the title, what is it that him have to prove in the court to remove the son?
Well,
not about go fix up if he never fix up the house and him something. But what
you just have to prove that he has no contribution towards the purchase of the property and that he's not so entitled.
So why him the first why him first put him on it?
The presumption of advancement. You try, for example, if you are trying to do certain things, for example, applying for a US visa, one of the questions they ask if you own any property. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get certain loans, if your name appear on a property, it's easier for you to get certain things. So a property security, let's not forget that adding your child to your property may very well give your child a head start in life. For example, if the son wants a loan, the fact that his name appears on the title with his father's consent, he can take out a mortgage on the property,
Without the father consent? Without the father consent?
No, not without the father has to consent in this case.
Yeah, but suppose the father don't consent.
If the father don't consent, then it can't happen. It can't happen. So because
and him can't do nothing to make it happen. Unless the father consent.
And they can forge him father's signature and get the loan. And that's fraud. That's fraud. So so legally it can't happen without the consent of the parent who put it on the title.
Well, that is really complexity. Complexity because
it's complex. It's complex when people are just not honest and real. You understand? I've seen, as I said, parents crying and say the worst thing they could have ever do by putting them child on
the title.
Yeah, because some kids, some kids are not assets. Some kids come in a life and ruin in a moonlight. Everything can joke. It's serious thing.
You ever have a case like that yet?
I've had cases where parents want to remove children from the title. I've seen a father having added his son to the title. His son say, come off of this. And the father had to pay him $2 million.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the father gave him $2 million. He didn't want to go through. He said, Mr. Vassal, the only way to go through the court. And then I end up giving you the line of money. So since he want that and I done my son, I want him off of the thing. I just give this. You understand?
So him give you $2 million and get you line.
Give him $2 million, make him sign the papers. Because once he has, the son will have to sign the instrument of transferring the property back to his father. And, of course, the TRN would be involved and all of that. Submit the documents to the stamp office, stamp it, then sends up to title's office with the title, and they'll just remove the son from the title. Yeah. And
all right. We make we ask this now.
Mm-hmm.
A man have a house, and he meet a woman, and the two of them get married, and then put her name on the title. And then further along, 1 year after, she decides, say, why, I don't really like him again, but me not give up the house. Or how that work out?
All right, so under the property
how can that work out?
And the Property Rights of Spouses Act, a spouse is entitled to 50%.
Yeah.
But that 50% is rebuttable. And you know what that means. A fancy word to say you can challenge it.
Yeah.
And so for the listeners. So if he takes her to court, if she decides that she's not coming out, the court will evaluate her contribution. So she has none, then the less contribution that she has towards the property, the less likely it is that she will get something from the property. You understand? But some people are just afraid to get litigious. But sometimes some people need to be taken to court to be proven a point because some people are dishonest.
So in the case of the woman is a housewife, you know, him never iron or meal or nothing, and she wash, clean, you know, tidy the house and him something there. That can be used for her.
Yes. All right. Let's not forget here that some of these soft things that we say women do, it allows us to function in as men, you know. When we come into a hot cooked meal in the evening and the kids are well taken care of, your laundry is done. You can't take these things for granted, you know. She's definitely contributing to the household. It's not enough financially.
Yeah.
You understand? And so we are seeing more and more where the court is taking into consideration these things in terms of it being valid contributions towards certain things. Because, for example, when I was in my son's mother, when I came home in the evening, and I'm telling you, the studying was rough. I came home, he got his bath, he ate. Most of the time, I come home and sleep already. The food up on the table, and I eat, and you know what I mean? I can focus on school because I had her there doing certain things. They don't think that she has contributed immensely towards my success. Of course.
Yeah.
Because
you sure at school you did that?
Huh?
You sure at school you did that?
Yeah, me there at school, man.
You know, anything is possible. Anything is possible. All right. Yeah. All right. So the woman, the man, two of them married, them in a situation, and the man go have a picnic outside.
Yes.
Right? And the man have a picnic outside now, which is not the woman when we're married to. And him decide say him want to put film picnic on the title. And the woman I say, no, can't put the picnic on the title. Oh, you have to split that. Tell me how that work.
So we just have
all right, so we're getting into strict legalese now. If her name is on the title with his name, he needs your consent to add anybody else to the title.
Yeah.
But if her name is not on it, a person can add his son on it.
Yeah, but her name upon the title and he want to put him son on it. So if him not, him can't go on it.
No, he can't go on it. But here's the thing now, Muta. It depends on how the property is held, you know. For example, some people can hold property as tenants in common and joint tenants. If you hold the property as joint tenants, it means that it's assumed by law that 50-50, and then if one person dies, the share of that person passes to the person that is still alive.
Yeah. Hold on, point there. We want to take a break and come forward. Hold the point. Avian, La Vassala, turn off law. And we're talking about land title and who can get title, and if you possibly you can come off a title and these things. All right, you remember what we last said?
Yeah, you're about adding a man, adding a woman to the title, whether or not they could add a child to the title. What was that?
Yeah, if you two of them married and them have an outside youth, can he bring the youth now and say, want this youth upon the title?
So I'm saying no, it is.
He must have the consent of the woman.
He must have the consent of the woman, but he can also change how they own the property. For example, if they own it as joint tenants, he needs her consent. But if they own it as tenants in common, he can always give his share to his son if he wants to. And split his share.
Explain the common, tenant in common, explain that.
So tenant in common is when people hold property in an equal share, or in a way where if you die, your share doesn't pass to the other person. So that is the legal ramification of that. So if you and I, Muta, own a piece of property as two business persons, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the fact that we're doing business, we can hold the property as tenants in common. That means if I supposed to drop out, my share wouldn't pass to Muta as my business partner. My share would go to my family. But if we hold it as joint tenants, Muta, I get my share if him outlive me, and he get Muta's share, Muta outlive me. And if me outlive Muta. You understand? That's how it goes.
So the youth him have now nothing to do with it then.
The youth have it like a hard thing. Add the youth to the title if she refused to consent. However, if he goes to court and gets the approval of the court, he can add the child to the title. But
so what will make the court? What will make the court give him the opportunity to add him to the title? What the court will have to say to him?
Well, remember, if he's adding the child to the title, you must, if she's unwilling to add the child to the title, it means that he would be asking the court to give consent to him giving a portion of his share to his child. So if
okay.
So in other words,
we'll have less, and the woman will still have more.
She don't have 50% still in a muta. But he would have a cut fee one now in a 25% each.
Yeah.
You know, have to give him some piece of fee more.
All right, so if him dead now, and the son dead there, the fee 25% go to the woman or go to the son?
If it's held as joint tenants, his share automatically passes to the woman. And the son, the kids don't get nothing. The kids get nothing. But if it's there as tenants in common, his share.
So she have 75% now then?
Yes. His 25% would have to be shared between the wife and his children. Because remember, I was already giving him other son 25%, only 25 him that have left.
To the Pentagon now here.
Yeah, that means I say. So that means she would have get 75%.
She would get 75.
If him dead. Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. The son already gets. She already have fair 50%, but the other 25% will split between she and the other kid and the kids them. If him have more.
No, kids them. Wait there. All right, the two of them have 50% each.
Yes.
But the man now want to give him the outside son piece of the property. So he would have to share fee piece 50%.
If he have a share fee piece 25. Agreed?
Yeah. So if him dead now, who get the 25% when him dead?
If he leaves a will, so we have to give the answer, the legal answer. If he leaves a will, within it to his son can get that 25% there. Right? But
and if he don't leave a will?
If he doesn't leave a will, the wife, if he only has one child, the wife gets 2/3 of that 25%.
Like Charlie Kirk, or in the memory of Charlie Kirk.
2/3 of which 25%? The man who dead are... No, explain it to me. Shall get 2/3 of which percent? The man who dead are the little son.
She already have 50%, you know, Muta, you can't, she already have that.
No, me know she have 50%. No, what me try to figure out between the son and the man who dead now. The youth are still hold on the 25%.
The youth are still keep him 25. So that 25.
And then now she get the 25% where the man did have.
When I said the 25% that the man did have. Afterwards, if the man leave a will, he will go to whomever he wills it to. But if he doesn't leave a will, and she's going under the laws of intestacy, meaning he doesn't leave a will, so she's going to claim under the Estates, Intestates and Property Charges Act, she would get 2/3 of that 25%, and the other 1/3 will go to the son.
Okay.
It sounds a little complicated, but that's how the law works.
No, it's not complicated. It's just that I try to figure it out. I try to figure it out, you know. Maybe some other people will listen to figure it out, but I try to figure it out. All right. So now I could go over. I could just get a review of where we are talking about. You know. We are talking about property law and all them something, you know. And we start up with the pros and the cons. And you say the pros and the cons, that means says what?
If you add your child to your title, it means if you were to pass on, you would have to think about paying the debt duties to get a grant of probate or a grant of administration, and then you'd have to register the property and transmission to add the person to the title. There's a lengthy process that. So some people don't want to have to go through that. So you add your child to your title or your spouse to your title before you die. But the con is that sometimes you add some people to your title that are not as deserving as you thought initially. And these people may become, troublesome later on in life. As I said to you before, I've seen cases where children are very spiteful and don't want to come off the title or tell the parents, listen, I'm entitled to this part of the property and you have to pay me and if you don't pay me, I'm not coming off the title. So you have to be careful about who you add to your title. All right, I'll show you a situation, Muta. A situation that I encountered recently. A lady had 4 children. 4 children she had, you know. And at the time she was buying her property, only one of the children, was old enough in terms of an adult. So she added him to the title. And tell him, say, you know, the property I have to hold away. Me and one of the children. When me dead, it's supposed to go to the wall out. When the lady dead, my man say, yo, I feel him alone for the property and I feel property, and the man give everybody notice for the property. You know? The man told him siblings them for the property, you know. And he knew that was not his intent, the intention of his mother. The intention of his mother was for
all of them share it.
To share it, but his name is on the title, which gives him more rights to the property than everybody else. So really,
the lie.
In law, it's his property. So the man tell him other 3 siblings them say they have to move on for the property and throw them out.
Terrible man that lead to death, you know.
I'm telling you, there's nothing that divides families more than
land.
Dead left property. Nothing.
Land, man. Yeah, man, that's true, man. Anyway, we have to move, you know. We have to move.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks for contribution, man.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Okay.
Hey, man, good evening.
25 mobile awards were nothing short of historic, with Jamaican stars commanding a sizable portion of the spotlight in Newcastle. Shensia got her name deeper in the record books, clinching her second mobile awards after being crowned Best Caribbean Music Act, a category she previously made history on back in 2021. Following her victory over a strong lineup including Spice, Popcorn, YG Marley, Valiant, and Skilly Bang. Meanwhile, Spice, the reigning queen of dancehall, not only lit up the stage as the headlining performer, but also remained a fan favorite as a nominee in the same category. Adding to last staging was dancehall titan Vybz Kartel, who made a landmark appearance in the UK for the first time in over a decade. While 2025 celebrated unforgettable moments, all eyes are now on what's to come next. So the Mobiles are preparing for an even bigger stage in 2026, marking their 30th anniversary with a first ever ceremony in Manchester. Set for Thursday, March 26, 2026, the milestone edition will unfold at the state-of-the-art Co-op Live Arena, promising an unforgettable night of electrifying performances, powerful tributes, and culture-shaping moments. The 2026 Mobile Awards will return, of course, and reaffirm the organization's commitment to social impact and cultural legacy. So, of course, a lot of persons are looking at the 30th staging of the Mobile Awards happening in early 2026. Keep it locked to the nation's #1. In all the news, dancehall megastar V-The-Man, through his V-The-Man Foundation, is on a mission to create the big dreams for little hands. In a social media update, the prolific hitmaker shared a video of work in progress on a construction site, highlighting an outdoor play area for children. As a caption, he wrote, "Little Hands, Big Dreams Project in progress. Hashtag Basic School Project, hashtag Giving Back to the Community, coming to yours next." V-The-Man also invited fans desirous, of course, of being part of a worthy project, nurturing children's needs, to contact his foundation as well. The Dr. V-The-Man's Foundation officially launched in July 2018. It is a non-profit organization which centers on education, entrepreneurship, and youth mentorship. So that's a great look, of course, the Dr. V-The-Man doing his thing as it relates to the mission to create big dreams for little hands. In all the news, U.S. President Donald Trump has extended the delay on the enforced ban against TikTok until December 16, marking the fourth postponement of a law designed to force the app sale from its Chinese owners. The announcement, made through an executive order, came despite Trump telling reporters on Tuesday that the United States and China had reached a deal over a new ownership structure for the hugely popular video sharing app. The extension builds on previous delays issued in January, April, and June, as the administration navigates the complex legal and national security implications surrounding TikTok's operations in the United States. China also confirmed what both sides call the framework of a deal that would be finalized in the phone call between the two leaders on Friday. TikTok, which boasts almost 2 billion global users, is owned by China-based ByteDance. So according to Wall Street Journal, TikTok's U.S. business would be controlled by an investor, including cloud giant Oracle and venture capital giant Andreessen Horowitz, with the Chinese owners keeping 20% of the U.S. business. One of the major questions is the fate of TikTok's powerful algorithm that saw the app become one of the world's most powerful source of online entertainment. TikTok has repeatedly denied sharing users' data with Chinese authorities and has challenged various restrictions in federal court. Hey, party fans, draw closer. Turn your radios up for the 411 and what's popping for the coming days. It's all about Mature Mondays in association with DJ Smurf. A night to remember, DJ Smurf birthday celebration Monday, September 22 at Rebel T headquarters, 52 Dunbar Avenue. Music by DJ Smurf, DJ Snow, Billy Slaughter, Little Richie, and special guest DJ. That's Mature Mondays in association with DJ Smurf. This Monday, September 22, DJ Smurf birthday celebration. Make it a date and don't be late. On the international scene, former U.S. President Barack Obama is coming out swinging in defense of the First Amendment in the wake of Jimmy Kimmel's TV show suspension, accusing the Trump administration of trying to silence its critics after it was revealed on Wednesday night that Kimmel's show was suddenly and indefinitely suspended by ABC following the host's remarks about the late Charlie Kirk. The former president took to X to call out the current administration. Obama writes, after years of complaining about cancel culture, the current administration has taken it to the new and dangerous level by routinely threatening to regularize action against media companies unless they muzzle or fire reporters and commentators if it doesn't. Kimmel's suspension came months after fellow late-night show host Stephen Colbert learned that this is his show's final season, having been canceled by CBS, its parent company Paramount Global. The late-night shakeups have sent ripples through Hollywood, with many voicing support for the stars in the aftermath. Celebs celebrating their birthdays for today. Movie actress Jada Pinkett Smith, former Brazilian football star Ronaldo. And on this day in music, there was 1995. Shaggy's album Bombastic was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America. This day in music, there was 2007. Britney Spears was dropped by her management company 1 month after employing their services. Also, this day in music, there was 2014. American singer and songwriter Taylor Swift was at #1 on the U.S. Singles Chart with Shake It Off. And that's the full 100 in music news for today, Thursday, September 18, 2025. Remember to check out irfm.net/ebuzz for more music news details. You can also check out live at 5:45 for Entertainment Spotlight. Music news is brought to you all courtesy of Pizza Hut. Click and collect. Crave it, click it, love it. Gotta pick up the peeps over there in IRFM TikTok Live, DJ Collision on social media. I'm Courtney Mack. Mutabaruka continues with a stepping razor. Have a great afternoon.
Langford Brown. Langford Brown from Salem, Mount Salem. Langford Brown.
Yes, sir.
Are you that on the phone?
Yes, sir.
The winning word was again clean car.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much money you get this or no?
15 grand.
How much you give me out of it?
What you there for, Aya?
No, you can't tell me there. What you mean by that for?
They will hear you on the radio with the Aya.
I'm Mount Salem, you there, right?
Yeah.
Then you know which part? Which one of the Mount Salem you there? The one of Moby or the one of...
No, the one of Montego Bay.
Then you know something they're near there?
Me not see you.
You have X-ray vision. All right, sir. Well, congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. Respect, you know.
So you know if you collect your thing and thing.
Yeah, then give it same time, you know.
Oh, them give you same time?
Yeah, you sign up some paper and then give it.
Okay. So you'll keep the bumper sticker there and see if you can win more, right?
3 me one on the track every day, me knock on one pun.
It's easy. Anyway, give thanks, man. I hope somebody spot you again, yeah?
Yeah. So,
I hope they spot you again. All right, give thanks.
You can't request a song.
What? You can't request? What, no?
We want about Marley.
What was Bob Marley?
Yes, Selassie is a chopper.
Oh, that's one you want?
Yeah, that's the one I love.
Okay, that's fine. There's a great
All right, sir. Let me see if we can find it right away and send it to you.
All right, big up yourself.
All right, sir. Give thanks, yeah? All right. So, all right, sir. I think that is the chapel. We want to find it, you know. And one of them tunes we have a play later too, you know. Yeah, because Alan Cole, you know what people say, Bob Marley.
What does this mean for people?
Alan Cole is Bob Marley's best friend.
How big of a deal is this?
That's what them say. I have no reason to doubt it. Because he must be all the while. All the while him there. So we are looking for this tune you know. Why it takes so long to find?
Tonight seems like Ticketmaster, maybe Europe.
I want to do something else until I find it, you know, Bridget. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to play a pure female tune today now. I'm going to request a man tune. But I'm going to find it for you still. I'm going to go and do this. Here we go. A group sing, I saw you crying in the chapel. Martin, planet turn it round. I still see the chapel. Very, very sweet music. Rastafari Virgin, them love it. So we're going to stand by for the, what them call it now. Listen up, top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and cash pot drive time draws. Up next. So I'm going to give a little piece more of the Haile Selassie the chapel before the time for the Supreme promotion.
One Uptown TV. Yo, enough there, me I represent. Bang.